Head of Marvel Studios Kevin Feige was asked about finally being able to use the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, but specifically the X-Men in the MCU, as that's something that he was involved with all the way at the start of his career, being one of the low-level executives and producers who was making his way up Hollywood that got to work on the early X-Men and Spider-Man films. And he says that it was a true dream come true. So this came at us from Kevin Feige directly, who was recently asked about the opportunity to finally use the X-Men and to put Logan/Wolverine in the yellow suit, and what did that feel like? And he says it felt almost like destiny, that he never figured when he started working in Hollywood, and the first pair of projects he got to be involved with were Spider-Man and X-Men 1, that he would be this guy in the future who got to make these universes cross over and put them in their comic-accurate outfits. And when asked about why he feels this way, he just said that obviously logistics were the primary thing, because Fox owned the X-Men, they owned mutants. When Marvel Studios started, he knew that it was never going to be something that he could touch. So he felt really sad that during his time at Fox and all these other things that he was doing, that he could never convince them to use comic accurate outfits, and that he was such a low-level guy that everybody would laugh him off. And that when he gained the X-Men, and then they realized, we can use comic accurate suits, we can put Logan in the yellow suit, that destiny suddenly became fulfilled for him, because he realized that where he started to where he is now, he's the one calling all the shots. And that truly changed his perspective and view on what comes next. And that he feels very blessed with the opportunity to be the one to put Wolverine in the yellow suit, to finally see that, and to pay it off after 20 plus years of seeing Wolverine wear different things that a lot of people were not fans of. And honestly, that's probably the best answer he could give us, because just think about it. He never really thought he would get to the level where he is now. He was a low-level intern just sitting back, and when they would ask him for any sort of advice, he'd be like, put a suit on them? And then Bryan Singer would laugh at him and be like, yeah, you're never gonna make it anywhere, kid. Why don't you sit down with your stupid suits and let the real men put them in black leather like superheroes are supposed to be. And here he is now, the man that made these iconic comic book suits come to life, and they're not compromised at all. So you gotta give him something for that, right?